So this question wants us to create a system of two linear equations in slope-intercept form whose only solution is 4, comma, -1. I think it's useful to work on the graph part first. So if I were to highlight where the point 4, -1 is, that's going to be right there. And we just want to basically graph two lines where their only point of intersection is at the point 4, -1. And so let's see if I can't just do something like this. So I'm just graphing two lines where they intersect at that point. And so now that I've done that, now I want to come up with two equations for those lines. So I'm going to call this line A and this one line B. So I'll put A and B here. So look at for line A, our y-intercept is the point 0, comma, -2, and our slope, we can identify that by going from this point, counting up 1, and then we're going 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right. So our slope here is 1/4. So the equation that we would want to create then would be y equals 1/4 x minus 2. Okay, so now let's deal with line B. So our y-intercept occurs right there. So our y-intercept is the ordered pair 0, comma 3. And then let's look at our slope. So starting here, we would go down 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and then write 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So our slope is going to be -4/4, which simplifies to -1. That tells us that the equation would be y equals -x plus 3. So those are the equations that I'm going to enter into this box here. Okay, and now I just want to illustrate that if I solved that system of equations using the elimination method, that we would get that the solution is in fact 4, comma, -1. So let's go ahead and solve that system of equations using the elimination method. All right, so I have y equals 1/4 x minus 2 and y equals -x plus 3. Now, the y's are already set up in a situation where if I subtract these, then the y's will be eliminated. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so we have 0 equals, let's see, 1/4 x minus -x, which will turn into plus x. And I'm going to change the denominator to be 4/4x so that I can add them now that they have a common denominator. And then -2 minus 3 would be -5. So 1/4 x plus 4/4 x is 5/4 x minus 5. And then from here, I'm going to add 5 to both sides. If I do that, I get 5 equals 5/4 x. And then from here, I want to multiply both sides by 4 so that I would get rid of the 4 in the denominator. And if I do that, we get 20 equals 5x. And then if I divide both sides by 5, we get that x equals 4. So notice that that's what we wanted. We wanted an x value of 4. And then I'm going to go ahead and plug that into this equation here. So we get y equals negative 4 plus 3. And that ends up simplifying to y equals negative 1. So all of this stuff here, all of this work here was just to illustrate that the solution is in fact this ordered pair 4 comma negative 1. So that was just to check or verify.